We are. And I love this question because it's very easy when you are trying to reach goals to that's your orientation. And so when you're not seeing enough progress, it starts to really impact your mindset, the way that you relate to God, all those things start to question Him, question our abilities. And I've been in those seasons. Recently, I have decided to like let go of some projects that I was working on in tandem with everything I was doing. And it's stuff that I really wanted to produce and create and put out in the world. And honestly, I just could not bring myself to do it. And I remember one night I was just praying. I was like, why does this feel so hard? And I don't know why this feels so hard because I thought that this was what I needed to do. And I just felt very convicted in my heart that God was telling me to simplify, 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 simplify. And for me, I'm very multi-passionate, and maybe your listeners are, and maybe you are too. I like to try to do a lot of different things at one time, but you can't do it that. And I think a lot of people hear those story of the Proverbs 31 woman and they think, oh my gosh, women can do it all. They can have it all. They can be it all. But what they fail to realize is like she was stewarding, to use that word well, stewarding well what was right in front of her. She was in a different season for every one of those times that she had a multiplication. Every time she had a good harvest, every time a compliment was made about her, she was in that season and she was just stewarding well what's put in front of her. She was not doing it all at the same time. So I think in our world, we're like in this whole hustle culture where you got to have it all, you got to be working on all the things, but God values rest. I mean, rest is part of our life. Sometimes I hear that I've heard this before said, a lot of people are always waiting for the next big thing, but like having nothing going on is such a gift because there's going to be another season where something not so great's happening, or maybe the great thing that you wanted so bad does happen, but it is way bigger. It takes way more energy, way more time. Living in the simple, mundane part of your life, that is living. That's a big deal. And so being able to wait and understand that this season is a season of preparation. And I think that's how I've kind of reoriented it in my mind because, like King David, Joseph in scripture, I mean, they had these big visions. David knew he was going to be a king. Joseph knew he was going to rule over his brothers, but that didn't happen the next day.